Sebastian Vettel believes that Formula One must try to race without DRS and find solutions to reduce reliance on the system. The regulations, which are hoped to be reinstated in 2022, will help create more wheel-to-wheel opportunities and more natural overtaking maneuvers. But while drivers found it easier to follow each other, drivers still had to rely heavily on DRS, drag reduction system, to make progress on race day. Vettel thought it was time to try again, taking us through a brief history lesson to underscore the importance of DRS since its inception in 2011. "I think you can track closer and there's less drag," Vettel said, as quoted by Motorsport Weekly. "In a way, we may be more reliant on DRS than in the past. The fun thing is to take off the DRS and see what the race is really like when you can overtake better than in the past. I was just a little wary of DRS because it was introduced as an overtaking aid, but now it feels like it's the only thing that lets you overtake sometimes. Ideally, we have a set of rules that we can follow and play without DRS. You know, DRS has been around for 70 years. It was introduced 10 years ago as an experiment to help. At the 2022 Emilia-Romagna, parts of that race felt like they had a cautious approach to turning DRS back on in wet and dry conditions at Imola, an experiment by match officials. If so, it definitely doesn't feel like a success, given the growing calls from the media and fans to re-enable the system." Vettel then takes us back to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, where the likes of Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen effectively played cat and mouse around the DRS area, as it was so powerful in wheel-to-wheel fights. Vettel added, "I think overtaking should always be an effort and not decided by you being in the zone and getting DRS," he said. In Jeddah it was a different race when the leaders braked to the DRS line and tried to cross that line in second. So I don't think we should go that route. So we'll see. We're still at the beginning of the project. Anyway, you can follow in more detail. Overtaking is still difficult, but it should be hard work, and mana should be a reward.